All right, guys, welcome back to Transwest Truck Trailer RV of Frederick. My name is Callie Say, and today we're going to be going over another one of our fun little Cimarron trailers. In case you guys are just tuning in to for the first time, Transwest of Frederick is located about 30 minutes north of Denver, so it's really easy, right off the I-25 corridor. There's two exits that are really easy to access this from. It's kind of smack dab in the middle. And we're really easy to see because we've got all of our trailers lining this frontage road for high visibility. So, especially with some of the restrictions loosening up here soon, we're excited to see you guys back on the lot. We are still available to wipe down trailers. You can give us a call ahead of time if you want to make an appointment so that we can have the trailers ready and staged for you and all cleaned up. That is an option. So today we're bringing you a fun little trailer. It's stock number 5N190019. So this is a 2020 Cimarron Norstar 3-horse bumper pull. And if you guys watch any of those Mr. Truck videos or have just driven up and down I-70 into the mountains, you've probably seen this trailer zipping back and forth, doing lots of truck demos. So this trailer, they've done a lot of testing with, and it's a really great little usable trailer for all those videos. So we'll kind of start at the beginning here. We've got this really nice stainless steel polished nose sheet and this tread bright here. So road debris going down the road, it's a little bit stronger than this 050 aluminum that we've got on these side sheets. So it'll hold up a little bit better to gravel and rocks flying up. Keep your trailer a little bit nicer going down the road. All right, so this trailer here is 19 feet 3 inches on the floor. We've got a 4-foot 3-inch tack. So that's basically from this very front nose to this little short wall where the partition wall meets the driver's side. So you've got a fair amount of space in this front tack, lots of storage. We've got a swing out saddle rack, which I'll demonstrate for you. So these swing out saddle racks, they work a little bit better once you've got the weight of the saddles on there, but these slide out in and out really nicely on that shock. You can, as we've talked about in previous videos, these are really easy to adjust, so you just loosen these nuts and bolts here and you can slide them up and down or completely off. If you wanted to add some standalone blanket poles on this too, that's something really easy that we can add on. So they just go right back in there. On the door itself, this door is a 42-inch man door. That allows us enough room for those swing out saddle racks. It also makes it really easy for you to get in and out of your trailer. We've decided to go with one of these swing out blanket poles on the gas shock. They just go in and out really nice and easy. We really like having those. Like I said, if you do have a few more blankets that you need to put on, we can always add them to your tree. So in this trailer, you'll notice that we've carpeted the complete partition wall. We've also got carpeting on the floor. So we use a marine grade carpet in this trailer in all of our Cimarrons. What does that mean? So a marine grade carpet will actually be a little bit more mold and rot resistant than a standard carpet. It's not as plush, but it's really easy to clean, and it dries a lot quicker. So if you did spill something on it, either just wipe it up if you can get there in time. If you can't, you can clean it out with some soap and water. It just has a much longer lifespan than that plush carpet that you have at home. So we've got some bridle hooks up on this partition wall. What we've all learned here, I'm sure we say it in a lot of videos, is that that carpet behind will keep that tack room from having those marks from your bridle swinging back and forth. So it looks really nice. Carpet keeps it a little quieter in there, a little more insulated. And then back in the corner, we have a corner water tank. That way, if you're out on the road, taking a trail ride, you don't have to haul water in odd ways. We've got it right there for you. And then up above, we have a little clothes rod. You can hang whatever you want on there if you got show shirts or anything like that. And we've got a nice little optical illusion mirror back there, just the back side of that stainless steel nose sheet on there. Brush box, I always recommend having one of these on there. It's just a really easy place to store your grab and go stuff. And then what we love here is these fold up steps on this shock. Really easy to get in and out, especially if you've got heavy saddles. You're not really working too hard. And then up in here, it might be kind of hard to see from this angle, but there is an OptiBrite light up here. So if you're hooked up and you're at a show at night, loading and unloading, you have a lot of really bright light to get your stuff in and out. So as we work our way around, this trailer, we've done two 6,000-pound Dexter Torflex axles on it. They're rubber torsion axles. If you remember anything from our other videos, we've got this little green cap right here. That means they're nitrogen filled. Keeps it a little bit more stable so that you don't see quite the flux of PSI between the cold and hot mornings. We've got a Lion's Head warranty on these tires, so there's a 1 year, no questions asked warranty. You get a flat, send them a picture, they'll send you a new tire. And then we've also got a 2-year roadside assistance that comes with these tires. So that's another part of your cool warranty from Cimarron. If you look up above, we've got a huge awning light up there, so if you are tacking at night, you got your horses tied up here. You've got plenty of light to go back and forth between the tack room and this awning light to get everyone saddled. If you'll notice here, this fender isn't quite as wide as what you see on some of the other standard trailers we've done. And that's because this trailer is actually built a little extra wide. So we've done 7.6 wide and 7.4 tall. Gives your horses just a little more room in there. So if you, maybe not for like the giant warm bloods, but some of those bigger horses will fit more comfortably in this trailer. And then one of the cool parts on this one, a lot of trailers that we have out here, you'll just see the big bus windows. We've actually gone ahead and done drop downs on all 3 stalls on this trailer, on the head side and the hip side, so you get a lot of airflow moving in and out. All right, as we work our way back, got another load light on the rear. We tried to make this really, really friendly for you if you're using this trailer at all times of day and night, so that you can get in and out and around fairly easily. So this easy angle ladder we'll go over soon, but just keep in mind it's not going straight up and down the trailer, so you're gonna have a lot easier time getting up onto the roof, which I will demonstrate later. All right, so back here, one of the things I wanted to show you guys is we've actually added 9 inches onto the last stall of this trailer so that this can sit flush back against the wall without either A, having to open this door, or B, have a telescoping or a hinge divider on that. So we've got a partial extruded aluminum divider on the second stall, and then we've got a stud divider on the first stall. So it's no different than our goosenecks. If you're only hauling 2 and you have a bunch of extra stuff like coolers, buckets, you don't want to put hay up on the hay rack, you can put it in this first stall, especially since it has a front escape door, and it's just really easy. All your stuff's not going to just slide right back into the horses that are loaded on. So like I said, these horses have tons of room in here. The standard size trailer for Cimarron is 7 foot 1 inches tall and 6'10" wide. We've gone with 7.6 wide and 7.4 tall. So your bigger horses shouldn't really have much of an issue with this. We've got roof vents, which I will not be able to reach since this is a little taller. I can almost do it. you can control the airflow. You can pop it either direction to either suck air in or out of the trailer. And then if you'll notice, we've got a really clean look on the interior. We've done a line and insulate package on this, so it just looks really sharp and clean, easy to clean. And then of course you've got your kick mats along all the walls of this trailer so that hopefully those horses won't mess it up too bad. Nice, easy, quiet closed dividers. We try and minimize metal to metal contact on these Cimarrons. They do a really great job of making this as comfortable as possible for your horses going down the road. So that means no sharp edges. If you'll notice, everything in here has kind of a radius so that you're not getting anything. Horses try and kill themselves on absolutely anything. So we want everything to be rounded and smooth so that there's nothing for them to poke and jab and scratch themselves on. So quiet, smooth-sided, really horse-friendly trailer. All right, so we're gonna work our way out now. We'll go over the roof a little bit when we go around. All righty, so on this side, we've got these big drop downs on the head side as well. If you've been a part of any of our other videos, you know that we have over 6 inches of framing on all our drop downs and door frames. That makes them really hard to tweak and really strong, so the longevity of your usable parts is really great in a Cimarron. If you wanted to take that grill out, it's really easy to go in and out of this trailer as well. You can. So they're actually suctioned to the side of the trailer with one of these holdbacks here. So they're not just going to fly open, hit your horses in the face while you're going down the road. Alrighty, so like I said, we've got a 6-foot hay rack up above. We'll kind of go over that a little bit more in a minute when I climb up there. And then one last thing I wanted to mention before we get into this fun little contraption here is the empty weight on this trailer is 4,680 pounds. So if you're hauling it behind an RV or something like that, it's going to give you a lot of storage and a really comfortable ride for your horses without compromising on quality. Alrighty. So now we.
Question for you, Kelly.
Yes.
Can you add screens to the jail bars?
Absolutely. So there's a company in Cimarron that actually makes these screens out of Oklahoma, and we can install those for you here, or they have other options that slide right over the bars as well. So what we're going to go over now is some of the structures of these Cimarrons. So CJ and Morgan did a video on this extruded aluminum floor the other day, and some of the benefits of this is you've got your 4-inch centers. This triangle here actually adds even more structure and strength to your floor. And then, like I said, your 4-inch centers, and it's tongue and groove, so you're not going to have a whole lot of flex like you do on some of those single sheeted aluminum floors. So if you don't know how to take care of your aluminum floors, go back and watch that video that CJ did the other day. It gives you a lot of really great information, and I think he's going to throw in a bottle or a little can of baking soda if you want to buy one of these. All right, so number one, you're starting off with really great floors. So from the ground up, these trailers are built to last. Right here, you've got your 2-inch by 1 3/8 inches upright posts. So these posts are actually about 40% stiffer than the 2.5 by 1 inch tubing that a lot of our competitors use. So not only that, but they're also about 60% stronger than the C-channels and the hat channels that some people will use. So as you're going down just one more thought, as you're going down the road, these trailers will flex up and down. Some people call it breathing. So having these stronger upright posts will actually help minimize some of that, so you get less of that giant flex of your trailer. So as you look down the sides, and I really want you to kind of zoom in and see if you can see this, these are extruded aluminum sides, and these channels here actually add strength and save weight. So you've got really strong extruded aluminum sides, and then if you look back here, all of your welding is done on the interior, so you're not seeing all of those welds from the exterior of the trailer. Gives it a really great clean look. Alrighty, now we're going to move on to one of our favorite things about these Cimarrons. We talk a lot about the roof. We talk about how it's an insulated fiberglass roof, but I really wanted to go into a little more detail with you guys today about how this roof is made and why Cimarron uses this roof. So Cimarron uses a seamless FiberTech honeycomb fiberglass panels. So this is a single sheeted roof that are up on all of our trailers. So you're not going to have seams that water can get down and it can get into your trailer and it can get into these channels. It's going to be seamless and clean along the entire roof. So inside of these panels here is it's a polypropylene core honeycomb, and that honeycomb structure does a couple of things. So FiberTech actually makes another fiberglass roof that has plywood in between. So this roof is about half the weight of that, but you're getting the same strength and durability. So you're saving on weight, which is crucial, and you're getting that strength. And if water were to get down into this roof somehow, this honeycomb is rot resistant and water's not going to eat it away. So you're not going to get those leaks and issues. So we like it for the strength. We also like it for the fact that it has an R3 thermal value, so this will keep these horses a lot cooler in those trailers. So I think CJ or Morgan is going to be doing a video here shortly on the difference in temperatures between our fiberglass honeycomb roofs and like our aluminum sheeted roofs. So stay tuned for one of those videos, and we'll give you guys some real data behind that. But just know that it keeps it a little bit cooler for your horses. This structure also helps prevent a lot of sound, like rattle and sound. It helps deaden the noise that's in your horse area. So we don't want to stress those horses going down the road. That's why we use the quieter closed dividers. We try and minimize metal to metal contact. This roof also helps deaden that sound in those trailers so that those horses are having a really nice quiet ride. This finish, it looks kind of shiny. I don't know if you guys can tell that, it's kind of a cloudy day, but they use a gel coat finish on the top and the bottom. They use a thicker one on the top. And what that does is it helps prevent UV degradation on this roof so that the UV light doesn't just eat away this film. All right, one of the other things is this roof allows for some flexibility as you're going down the road. We talk a lot about how it's like earthquake conditions sometimes going down the road in those trailers. So these trailers do need to have a little bit of flex to them so that they don't just break apart. So this helps give it a little bit more flexibility. So a while ago, kind of back when they first started, they were using a insulated fiberglass roof, but it was basically sandwiched each piece. So over time, that glue kind of delaminated a little bit, and it could allow water and everything to get in between. So this new roof that they have is actually a single pour, so you never have to worry about those individual panels delaminating and causing issues. The next thing we kind of wanted to look at is this seal. Everybody knows that resealing your roofs is no fun. Nobody wants to crawl up there and do it. So what Cimarron uses, they actually use, it's called Dow Corning 791. And while it is more expensive than other roof sealants, they found that it holds up really well over time. So it stays pretty flexible and it doesn't have that cracking that you get on a lot of sealants. So they still recommend you climb up there once a year and check your seals, but they say that over time, you really shouldn't have a lot of issues with this seal that we put on there. All right. So in conclusion, these roofs are going to be cooler, quieter, stronger, seamless, and also impact resistant. So that's another thing I forgot to touch on, is these roofs, we have a lot of issues living in hail country with our aluminum sheeted roofs. Hailstorm comes through and you're almost likely you're going to have to call your insurance company. So these FiberTech roofs, Cimarron has actually been able to take up to, they've been able to take up to baseball size hail without damage on these roofs. If for any reason you do have something larger or something punctures these roofs, all you have to do is put some sealant over it and the rest of the structure is not compromised. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to climb up onto the roof to kind of show you one of the last cool features of these fiberglass roofs. Nope, you can stay down below. I'm going to leave my clipboard as well. So earlier we talked about this easy angle ladder. It just pulls really simply away from the edge of the trailer. You can just climb up it nice and easy. You don't have to struggle up the side of it. So on a lot of trailers, can you hear me okay? So on a lot of trailers, when you step on these roofs, you have to be careful about stepping on the roof bows so that you don't get into that thin aluminum sheet and dent the roof from below. So the great thing about these strong roofs is grown men actually walk up and down these trailers when they put these roofs on, and you're not going to have to worry about finding a roof bow for support. So they're really strong. You can jump on them. They hold up. We love these roofs. So this trailer is actually, not only is it for sale, but it's on sale. This was one of our demo trailers for Mr. Truck. So it's never had a horse in it, but it's been hauled up and down the pass doing all these demo videos. So what I want you guys to do is check out the link for this trailer. We've marked it down, so it's on sale. We'd love to give it a new home for somebody else to enjoy. So once again, my name is Callie Say. A good number to reach me at is 970-309-6368. If you have any questions, you can give me a call. We can go over this trailer or any other trailer we've got on the lot. If you guys want to tune in tomorrow, I'm sure we'll have another fun video to bring to you. Thanks.